Hi, it's Chris. One more video for today. And this is about what's going on outside in the world. Because changes are dramatic in the economic sense, and their impact is very significant on in our life. I'm talking about the inflation here. Maybe you in your country also started to feel inflation. Prices go up, 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 and it doesn't seem to end. And money printing is was not stopped. So in Europe, in the US, it is a problem because some of us are not prepared. And how can you prepare for this? And this is just the beginning. It's gonna go in the extremes in the next years to come because they don't do anything about stopping this. So what can you do? Because the prices are spiking, and the gas price you pay for heating or for electricity, or your bread, the basic materials rise first, and then it brings or pulls the others as well in the higher price range, and you cannot escape actually. You cannot escape. You are going to stick in this thing with with us. So everyone will feel it, and it hurts sometimes. So if you don't have a good purchasing power, then it's pushing you on the water, and it will make you and your family's life miserable in the long run. So what can you do? What can you do against inflation? I mean, you cannot influence the government. You cannot have an impact on the government so strong that they stop printing, and and this is not a solution. I think the best solution. There are two solutions which we all have to apply to stay in a good shape as a person, financially, and as a family as well. One is to invest in yourself, because if you rise your own purchasing power, in a sense that you educate yourself, then whatever happens, you will be able to grab from the economic pie the chunk or the slice you deserve, because you have the education. And I was really concentrating on this after my 20s, because I was not a very good student and I was not really interested. My teachers not been as good as I would have expected them, in a way that they didn't raise my attention to study so much. And later in life, when I got out on my own, I realized that, oh man, this is, I cannot stop here. I mean, I mean, I have to educate myself, because I won't be able to live the lifestyle I would like to as a young boy. I was applying to study further, and I went and I finished several universities, and started to learn one language after the other, and, and never stopped. Even now, I'm learning French, and I'm practicing maybe twice a day or three times a day. This is not my first language. I speak five languages. Although Chinese, I didn't practice Chinese, so it went down. Spanish is also. I mean, I'm not as good as I should be in Spanish, but I can practice this in the coming future. But I learned German, English, and other languages as well. So I think it's a good thing to invest in yourself, to prepare for the future. Learning something which you love and is a profitable. So if you are very good in biology, maths, and stuff, and you like to help people, if you go in the brain surgery area or plastic surgery, you have your slice, you have your pie for the next decades to come, which secures your future. But it depends on you. If you are in art, then you have to be you have to or the best escape of this inflation trap which we are all in is that you decide to that you are going to study another art style, or you go and travel to Italy to study the old culture of Italy, and you suck this up and you build it into your work, or you just research the greatest artists you ever met, and then you start learning their skills. And the more you know, the better prepared you are going to be. So being prepared on a safe and good future is first to invest in yourself. And if you whatever happens, you are always there. So as long as you live, you can harness the benefits of this investment. So this is the first thing, to invest in yourself, and on several fields. Like learning history is one thing, because if you know the past, you will be easier to understand the future. You can learn economics. You can have a habit to learn in several fields. Your field which you love, or which is your profession. If you don't love it, or if you don't like it, and you are still young, I suggest you to find something which you love to do, because if you do something which you love, then it's not even work, and you can earn from this. And the section of something that I like or love and what I'm good at, these where they meet, where these two circles meet, is where the profit is, and where you can maximize your earning, and you can maximize your skills. I mean, this is where you should concentrate. And I think, I mean, I'm not a specialist, I'm more a generalist, and it depends on your type, because my brothers are specialists. One is an engineer, like focused on machines, how they work. The other is an artist, and he focuses on art, how it works, and he learned a lot of techniques, and he was watching which is the field which is the most profitable, and he was building this also into his skill set. So this is the way. This is the first way. And the second way to secure your future against inflation is to invest in a good business. Because if you are in a good business, then you are secure. Something which doesn't require a lot of cash in the future. Like, for example, candy business. If you buy a slice or a portion or some stocks from a candy business, for example, but this is, I mean, this is not an investment advice. This is just my interpretation on a good business. A good business is which produces constant income, and it is not going to go out of date, and it doesn't require a lot of cash or reinvestments. But for example, in a candy, we have After Eight. I love After Eight, and Nestle produces After Eight, or they bought. I think this was a French or English. I think it was an English chocolate. But there are some chocolate manufacturers which are from, for example, from Switzerland, and they are family companies. And if you can get a slice of such a company, or you can start your own candy business which produces high quality, very tasty and candy, or you invest in Coca-Cola, for example, which is constantly the same, the taste is the same, it doesn't is not in depth, and it has a lot of cash, and they don't need to reinvest in researching new products or so, because the product is great. And this is it is there is a lot of so there are a huge amount of people who like this product, and they regularly take it. Like the candy chocolates are a great business. I think it's even recession proof. Hershey or proved this in the past. And so the second way is to invest in a good business, or start a good business which produces a constant income for you. So these were been my thought on how to prepare on the future, which is coming, where inflation is going to spike even more, and how to survive in this field. One is to study, the other is to make your own business, a good business, or invest in a business which is constantly profitable, even in times when recession hits in. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. It makes you think. Take a look at Coca-Cola. You get a yearly dividend, I think, from every from the company. And there are some other great businesses. Yeah, and the future of the blockchain based companies is bright. It requires a lot of money. Usually for 5 years, companies just bring out or take the money from your pocket. But having a good business and investing in yourself is the safest bet. So I would put it this way: if you can become a brain surgeon and invest in Coca-Cola, that's the safest safest bet for you. But it depends on. I mean, this was an extreme example. You get it. Okay, so anyway, I have to leave. Have a nice day and happy Easter again.